everybody.
Hi, teacher.
How are you getting well?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm fine too, and I'm so glad to see you again here. Thank you so much. Let's start our lesson. Today we are going to have with you some extraordinary material which is called phrasal verbs. Now, dear students, I'd like to ask some questions from the duty student. Who's on duty today? Nurse, are you on duty?
Yes.
And Nurse, tell me please, who's absent today? Is all present today? I think all are present today, yes? Okay. Nurse, tell me please, what's the weather like today? How can you inform me about the weather forecast?
Today is warm and sunny.
Very nice. Okay. Nurse, tell me please, it's my last question, that what was the home task for today?
Our home task was present perfect and new vocabulary and tell about some different evils in the unit animal world.
Very nice, thank you so much. So there are 3 home assignments at home, yes? The first is grammar material, which is called present simple. I'm so sorry, present perfect, and using of them. Then learning by heart the active words and word combinations with the new expressions. The last one is retelling the story, the passage which you like best of all, okay? And now let me check up your home assignments. For the first type, I'd like to ask some questions about the using of present perfect. How can you give me some information about the using of present perfect? How can you give me some information about the using of present perfect?
Present perfect, we use present perfect subject or have plus past participle and have or for an action for happened and at a situation understand it. For example, I have for example, me, Asel has visited London before times.
3 times, yes?
3 times.
Very nice, thank you so much. And how can you add me some examples of using the present perfect, dear students? Now, Alina?
We have built a car.
Very nice. Okay, and what about you, Asiel? Asiel or Hasiel? I already forgiven me some examples of using present perfect.
I have been.
We have just began our lesson. Yes, one student. Please.
I have seen the from the.
Very nice. Okay. So when we talk about the using of present perfect, we can use it for an action that happened at an unstated time in the past. Yes. There, it's the main part is we have called the result of any kind of action. Thank you so much, and let me explain some material using the active words and word combinations. Let's check up your active words and word combinations, and in that case I'd like to check up your word stocks, okay, at the formulated materials. Now, the first one, what is the Kazakh for endangered? Very nice. The next thing, okay, yields, okay, you are quite right. Then big, you are quite right. Then shell, okay, very nice. Mulder, you are quite right. Then species, perfect, very nice. Amphibians. When, dear students, when you'd like to answer my question, please raise your hands first, okay? Now, then, wings. Wings. You are quite right, perfect, Alina. Then, cover. Antennae. Catch. Okay, soar. Differentiate. Pieces. Pieces. Pieces, houses, yes? Claws. Polluted. You are quite right. Beaches. Prey. Bump into. Very nice. Rodent. Okay, and the last one, wash up. I'm quite satisfied for your home assignments, active words and word combinations. Then we'd like to continue our class. And the last one is retelling any kind of story for the C, magnificent eagle. Yes, I read it beforehand. Now, who wants to retell me any kind of passage you like best of all? For instance, there are some passages that are given below in this text, which is called magnificent eagles. Yes, if you are ready beforehand, please, any volunteers of you? Now, Tasia.
Golden eagles have been symbols of freedom, power, and the courage of the world. The first Kazakhstan national animal is the eagles. They are eagles. And firstly, in my opinion, the Kazakhstan people every time use these people have prey, put the prey. And it's a very popular national animal. Which in Mexico, Albania, and Kazakhstan.
Very nice. Thank you so much. Take a seat. And the next. Who wants to continue? Alina. Asir, what is your option? At the course of this material, or according to this material, which is called magnificent eagles. How can you tell me this?
Eagles lives in open and mountain areas, and in Kazakhstan he lives north and east countries, and his nest called eyrie, and he do it together. He hatched after 45 days, and after 100 days he is become independent to their parents.
Very nice, perfect. The next. How can you give me some information about the C option or D option? Any kind of that? I already did, my students. Who wants to continue about retelling this story, which is called Magnificent Eagles? Alina, please. Now, Alina, what is your option according to this material, which is called Magnificent Eagles?
The diet in the golden eagles includes the rabbit, hares, and even the fox. It means that they eat only meat, and also they soar high on the air current. Also, they have such great eyesight. The eyesight is better than humans. In total, in 7 million corners in cells, it have a difference between in colors.
Very nice. It's a perfect of you. And the next, the last one, please. Susan.
Sadly, these magnificent creatures are in danger. There are some reasons to this situation. It is hunting of adult eagles and disease on electrical power lines. Now, conversation groups are working to change the situation, and only time will tell if it is enough to save our eagles, and it is important part of our Kazakh culture and history.
Very nice. It's so perfect for you, and definitely enough. And dear my students, I'm quite satisfied for your answers according to the home assignments. And today we're going to take with you some grammar material, which is called phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs, we'd like to discuss for the verb, which may be a formation with the meaning verb, which is called take. Now, the learning objectives is we have to use the appropriate subject-specific vocabulary and syntax about an increased range of general and curricular topics. Then we can use here adjectives and verbs, and we can use gerund forms after a growing variety of verbs and prepositions. Use an increased variety of prepositional verbs and phrasal verbs. Okay, the task 1, let's remember our previous learning, and we've taken about different sides of Nur-Sultan and have done exercise number 1A and B from your workbook. Now, the next, please. Now, for the using of phrasal verbs, we can take task number 2. Here you have to divide the new words. Let's do exercise number 3 on page 89, and you should complete the sentence with the suitable words or with the necessary words which are given below with red color. Yes? Now, giant tent, shopping mall, and outdoors, Astana Mosque, all the way down Hhrasal Boulevard, market is traditional use, amazing shopping mall, and so on. Now, dear my students, you should pay much more attention, or you should emphasize to the given words which are given below with the red colors, yeah? Put or complete where necessary, okay? Let's do the first one. Who wants to do the first one? Now, dear students, please read, then you should do it immediately, okay? Now, from the top of Bayterik Tower, you can see what?
All the way down.
All the way down Hhrasal Boulevard. Yes? Okay, you are quite right. And what about the second one? Please, Alina.
A famous mosque in Nur-Sultan is Nur Astana
Mosque. Very nice. How can you translate the word Nur Astana Mosque?
Nur Astana Mosque.
Very nice, quite right. And what about the third one, please?
The Hhrasal Entertainment Center looks like a giant tent.
And what about the fourth one, dear students? You are quite correct. Thank you so much. And Biba, please, what do you think about the third sentence? How can you complete it?
Inside there is a shopping mall and the outdoors.
Very nice. You are quite right. Thank you so much. And what about the fifth option, please? How can you complete the fifth sentence from here? There is also an outdoor
market with yours.
with use. Okay. And what about the sixth option? The last one, dear my students. How can you complete from here? You can go ice skating at where? At
Amazing shopping mall.
At amazing shopping mall. Okay? You are quite comfortable, and I'm quite satisfied for our answer. And let's do the second one. Now, let's talk about the using of the phrasal verbs which comprised in the spotlight tape. In the spotlight here, what kind of verb can you see in the spotlight? Dear students, what kind of, any kind of verb can you see in the spotlight? In the spotlight you can see the verb take. With take, we can comprise any kind of phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs, it's a verb. The structure of the phrasal verbs is any kind of verb plus any kind of preposition or any kind of adverb. It's called the phrasal verbs. Now, you know what phrasal verbs are. The verb take is translated into Kazakh as alu. We can add some prepositions to this verb, and the meaning of the verb take changes. For instance, take to. Please repeat after me in chorus once more, dear students. Please repeat after me in chorus once more. Take up.
Take up.
Take off.
Take off.
Take after.
Take after.
Let me give some definitions of the given phrasal verbs. Take off is to remove clothes, to leave the ground, for example, planes, and so on. Take to like. And take after to be like somebody in character. Not by the appearance, by in character. Take up, it means to start a hobby. A hobby. For instance, every person have any kind of hobby, which is like a festival. Yes. When, for example, I have spare time, I do any kind of hilarious things. It's maybe called the hobby of every person. Okay. Now, dear students, repeat after me in chorus again. Take off.
Take on.
Take to.
Take to.
Take after.
Take after.
Take up.
Take up.
Dear students, till today we have taken some, we have already explained the using of any kind of phrasal verbs and what kind of phrasal verbs we have taken already, and how could you give me some information according to this material. Now I wish you good luck in doing this home assignment, okay? Dear students, begin. Размещение. Давайте, нам второй, Аня, нам второй. Короче, нам надо с нами смотреть.
Кейінге қалдыру,
Put up, unleash,
көндіру,
put up,
кию,
put away,
сыртқа шығару,
put down,
жазып алу,
put out,
қол шығу.
Or written.
Look forward, look in, look after, look over, look for, look out, and look up.
Very nice.
Look сөзі бізде қарау деген негізі мағынасын білдіреді, бірақ бізде бұл фразалық етістіктермен де кездеседі. Мысалы ретінде look in деген бұл бір жерге кіріп шығу деген мағынаны білдіреді. Егер мысалы біз жолда кетіп бара жатып, магазинге кіріп шығу секілді нәрселерді білдіреді. Look after деген бұл қамын ойлау деген сөз білдіреді, яғни біреуге заботиться ету, соның қамын ойлауды білдіреді. Look over деген бұл бақылау, мысалы біз белгілі бір жерден басқа біреуге бақылап тұрғанымыз, қарап тұрғанымызды білдіреді. Look for деген бұл іздеу, біреуді іздеу, болмаса бір нәрсені іздеу. Look out деген бұл абайла деген мағынаны білдіреді, яғни аяғын астына қара деген секілді look out деп айтылады. Және look up дегеніміз бір нәрсені қарау болып табылады, мысалы бір нәрсеге қарап іздеу деген секілді. Және look forward деген бұл күту деген мағынаны білдіреді.
You are quite right. Your answers are perfect and quite satisfied for our answer. Thank you so much. Dear students, I'm quite satisfied for our answers. Thank you for participating. And your home task will be task number 4, and you should do this exercise by choosing the correct Hhrasal. Okay? Now it is here, and you should take a photo and you should get it at home. Thank you for your participating. I wish you good luck. See you later. Goodbye.